Welcome back, guys. I thought I'd do a follow-up video to the Robolinux install that I did recently. At the time, I think I said I would probably install it on my main computer, which has NVIDIA graphics and Broadcom Wi-Fi, just to see how these drivers perform, because this is unique in that I haven't seen really any other distributions package all of these drivers in a menu like this. And so I installed Robolinux. Had no difficulty. As I mentioned before, I installed it from DVD. Um, I went through the install process on the NVIDIA, and according to the system here, my GeForce 760 is supposed to use this proprietary NVIDIA Legacy driver. The other one is for the 8 series and higher, but mine is a 760. So I went through the install process on this, and it pulls up a terminal window, goes through the install, tells you that you will have the NVIDIA software, the control panel loaded after you reboot. I rebooted and there was no NVIDIA control panel. I went into the hardware configuration and checked, and I still had the open source drivers. So the NVIDIA driver install going through this menu did not work. I didn't really try the Broadcom based on that. I just didn't bother with the Broadcom. I ended up installing it the way I usually do, and so I do have both my Broadcom Wi-Fi, which as you can see here, I'm currently not using. I'm using the Raylink, but this particular Broadcom, if I select a network, you can see my Broadcom is configured, and if I select a network, it should connect. So it's trying to connect now, and it shouldn't have any difficulty, but we'll keep an eye on that over the next minute or so. This one is running off an extender, so sometimes it takes a little bit longer to actually connect. So, and as you can see, it did connect to my Broadcom. So that's good. Now, as far as the NVIDIA goes, let's see. There it is. I do have the NVIDIA 340.65. Everything is running fine. Haven't had any issues. So basically, that's a somewhat of a negative in that the drivers that they packaged in that menu, which is a good idea, but they don't work, unfortunately. So I went and did it the old-fashioned way through the terminal, like I usually do with a Debian distribution, and everything worked fine. So I have NVIDIA and I have Broadcom. Okay, so number two, on the plus side, I have BattleNet working for Hearthstone. Installed no problem at all through Play on Linux. I have Steam running with no problem at all. Again, installed through the normal process. And I also have War Thunder working without any glitches. Everything seems to be running fine. So I'm going to keep playing with this and putting it through its paces. Now, based on what I see, I paid $2.32, I think, to download the installer for Robolinux. And based on what I see so far, that's that I don't see a problem with that. The distribution is very nicely put together. Now I went and I downloaded the Numix theme, which I like. So if you look at you can see it's the Numix theme. So I like Numix. It's simple, but it's attractive and gets the job done. and I'm using the Fienza icons. I also added Docky to the bottom. I may change that to Plank. I'm not sure. But other than that, Robolinux seems to be running fine. I will, if necessary, I'll do an update. But right now, I'd have to give it a thumbs up. If you're looking for a Debian distribution and don't mind paying a couple of dollars, it is a nice little distribution, especially if you want to run Windows in a virtual machine. You'll still have access to your Windows. Now, I haven't tried that because I don't really have a need for that feature, but overall, as I said, I'd give it a thumbs up. So, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care, guys.